today we're going to be looking at some Lego sets. So went out today to see Jurassic World Dominion, where I thoroughly enjoyed it. Went to see it in 4IDX or something like that. It's basically almost a theme park ride. So you sit in your cinema seat watching the film in 3D, but your seat moves quite violently at times and quite a range of motion. Water and air is blown in your face and against your legs and that. Snow was falling at one point from the cinema ceiling. It was quite surreal, but very good fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and it certainly enhanced the film. It's a sort of brainless actioner, as you would expect, but really good performances all round, and it's nice to see the original Jurassic Park actors getting a healthy amount of the plot to do, not just sort of coming on and saying their lines. But on the back of that, went straight across the road into Tesco and thought I fancy some Lego. There wasn't a huge selection, and one of these I don't think is actually from the film, but might be from a game or something, I'm not sure. So let's have a look. First one we've got is, I'm going to say this wrong, Atrociraptor Dinosaur Bike Chase. So at one point, for various reasons, Chris Pratt ends up being chased by a pack of, I thought they were Velociraptors, but they're Atrociraptor, presumably Velociraptors that cause atrocities. He gets chased all over Malta, which for some reason the filmmakers seem to think is like 1940s Marrakesh. Malta certainly didn't look like that when I went there. So you get an Atrociraptor, Owen Grady, Rain Delacour, which is a little bit of a sort of misdirection. Spoilers, I suppose, if you haven't seen it by now. In that he's presented as this big villain. He's not. He's not at all. And you get a motorcycle. So I look at the back. So you get a little piece of the sort of Maltese dinosaur black market, various little bits and bobs. So you get a little trap for the tiny little baby blue, some sort of fighting pit, because there was a dinosaur fighting pit in it, and then breakaway parts. So I think that'd be quite a good little one to make. And this is Owen in his sort of, I was going to say civvies, but in his sort of non-hunting uniform. So this one, Jurassic World Dominion. So this one is, where's the name? Blue and Beta Velociraptor Capture. Try saying that fast. So you get a truck, does appear in the film, a push bike that does appear in the film. You get Blue, yay, and you also get Beta, which is Blue Junior. He's so cute. And Rain again. So you get Rain Delacour. So he's really being pushed on these Lego sets as the villain. Spoiler, he's not. Maisie, she was very good in it, I thought, considering it's a bit of a trite part, but she did really well. So there we go, Blue and little Beta. So let's see what we get on this one. Did that very clumsily. Oh, what's this? Velociraptor can be killed by a large finger to the head. Who would have thought? So you get the truck, the Velociraptor, and a big old security sticker, and the truck can have the cage with Blue put on it, or Beta, I should say. So that's, again, quite a fun little set. And then this one I picked up because it just, I fancied to look at it, but it's not Jurassic World Dominion, so I think it's sort of either from the last film, which I can't even remember the name of, Jurassic World Lost Park ripoff or something. So this one you get a T-Rex fossil, Owen Grady, but this time with his vest on. They do make a bit of a fuss about the vest, it's quite funny. Darius and baby Triceratops. He's cute, he looks like he's Batman or something. And then this one is like a museum set, so you get a stand for the Tyrannosaur skeleton, two guys, a little truck, The jaws move on the Dinosaur and he moves about. Obviously they don't do anything. So yeah, so I picked that one up just as an accompanying one. There's quite a few other ones. There's one real one called, it's a set where Maisie goes fishing with pterodons. I don't remember that from the film. But I might pick up the others. So what I'm going to do is get these made up. I won't video showing it making up. We've all made Lego sets. And then we'll come back and look at them once they're done. Okay, so I've built up the models. They were all very, very fun to build, as Lego always is. So let's look at them in order. So this one is the one that I don't think is from the film, but I seem to sort of resonate with me. I wanted a T-Rex skeleton. So let's have a look. So the minifigures you get is this fella, who is called Darius, I think. So again, nice sort of paint app, but only on the front. He's got a dinosaur tooth. I don't know whether he's from the previous film. Oh, he's got a hoodie on. It's quite a nice little body piece, that. You get Owen. Let me just move his wig around a bit. And this is him in his vest version. Weirdly, it does look like Chris Pratt, doesn't it? I don't know if that's strange. Again, some paint app on the back. I like him, he's a good little figure. I like that he's different from the other one. So you get a baby Triceratops, 3 horns, that's right. And this must have been from one of the other sets, because you can take the brick out and have a figure ride it, which seems a bit cruel, but there we go. Cute face though, look at that. He doesn't do anything, he's sort of solid. You get a little lecture table with an egg incubator light and a pointy stick for doing lectures. No wheels, but they're sort of meant to represent the wheels. So again, quite a nice little sort of unusual design, but not much sort of play value. And then you get the T-Rex stand, which the T-Rex can clip to. And you get a nice little label for the front. And then the meat of it is this T-Rex skeleton, which I really like. So you can open his mouth. He's got a lot of personality. I love his little stubby arms. Brilliant. He was fun to put together. His leg joints are pretty loose though, so he tends to sort of go like he's eating. But I don't know, a bit of PTFE tape on it would probably fix it. I love these feet because they're all movable. That's great. So he can sit there and we can do a lecture. So this was a fun one. I don't know how much play value for kids it would have. I suppose you could have a zombie T-Rex. Actually, that sounds awesome now that I say it. But yeah, quite a good selection. This was the most expensive one. This was, I think, £28, I want to say. But you do get a lot of building fun out of it, and you do get that awesome T-Rex zombie. But the rest of it is a bit peripheral. But yeah, so that was a good one. Okay, so this is the blue and beta Velociraptor capture. I really enjoyed making this one. The main sort of part is this truck, and it was such a good, clever design. I don't know whether it's used in anything else or whether it was made up for this one. It's got the feel that it's probably from like Lego City or something, but it was just really cleverly done. I really enjoyed it. The top comes off, so you can get it. Rain, he's there with his weird tattoo and suit on. I didn't even notice in the film. I don't know why he's wearing different coloured gloves. I got a feeling there was a lot of his stuff cut out because they were building him up right at the beginning and then nothing. You get his gun, trank gun. Again, not as it appeared in the film, but quite a nice little gun actually. Let's just move Beta out. So, good little truck, very solid. I did like the construction. It was very unusual, lots of round bits underneath that you don't see, but worked really well. So yeah, happy for that. Always happy for a nice truck. So you get blue, no, Beta, that's blue, which was the main reason I got these sets. And he comes in a trap, which has fold down, so you can take him out of the trap. I'll hook the chain. The trap folds down. Come on, focus. With some meat, which is bigger than Beta. Look how cute that is. I love those paws. Yeah, so he comes up on the trap, gets caught, chained up, put on the horrible poacher's truck, which upsets his mummy, who is blue, which is a really good. I know it's the standard old Velociraptor, but I'm happy to have a blue. Look at that again. Look at them paws. She could work a shopping cart. The dinosaurs are really good on the Lego. And then you also get a little nondescript ramp, which again I don't remember there being much in the way of bicycle shenanigans in this film. She rode the bike, discarded it at the beginning, and then someone chucked it off a bridge. But you get a little ramp, so you can have a play about. The Maisie figure I do quite like. The hat and the hair is in one piece. Again, don't know whether it was made for this or whether it was just a standard Lego piece, but an unusual figure. Look at that. I don't know if you can. Got a comedy lion on her jacket, which I just love. So yeah, that's a really good set. I think this was around the 25 mark, and it's a pretty good value for what you get. But it depends on whether you like trucks or whether you're more into the dinosaurs and the characters. But like I say, I'm a sucker for a Lego vehicle. I've got quite a few, so happy with this one, and probably the most fun to build out of the three. Okay, and this one, the final one, is the Atrociraptor. Again, sounds weird. Sort of little chase set. And this was one I was looking forward to the most. This was the cheapest one. I think it was 19 quid, something like that. I think it's good value for what you get. It's just a little bit lacking in, I suppose, uniqueness. But what you get is Owen on his bike. I do like this new Owen sort of face paint. It's quite atmospheric and good. And again, looks like Chris Pratt. He's not got his jacket on, his coat. The bike's nice. I don't remember seeing this bike before. So that's a good addition. And you also get Rain. He's in a slightly different outfit, so he's got his Hawaiian shirt on because he's on holiday in Malta. Other than that, it's exactly the same, with his weird snake tattoo on his cheek. Again, different gloves. I don't know what's going on there. Perhaps I need to see the film again. With the same gun, same tranquilizer, which he's still trying to use. You get the Atrociraptor, who I'm presuming is just a standard small Velociraptor. I do like his jaw movement though. He's got his teeth. It's a nice paint job. Always clean. So he's a quite a good looking little dinosaur. And then the main part of this is the sort of Malta stroke black market scene. So nicely detailed. You get a little Triceratops skull. There's in a crate. I imagine these are just columns. You get a little archway for the dinosaur to come through, and then you also get the Dinosaur Fighting Pit. So in the film they're doing like pit fighting, like you would, cockfighting, but with dinosaurs. And this one, it's got a little wheel assembly, and you can go, as my wife said, they're dancing, they're ballroom dancing. You get two little dinosaurs. So I like this. This has got the arch has got a breakaway piece on it, just held on with two studs, so the dinosaur can come barreling through. But that's about it. It's quite a nice sort of display base, but that's all the toy features you get. It's a little bit boring. It reminds me of the some of the Star Wars ones they've done, where they're sort of, there's not a lot of play value in it. But again, it's one of the cheaper sets. There are some other sets. Let me just get the catalogue and we'll have a look at the other sets. Okay, so these seem to be the Dominion sets, which I'm right in thinking that other one wasn't one. So we've got the one we've shown with the truck, pardon me, the plane, which I saw that was I think a 50 quid one, which I thought was a little bit pricey. They didn't have this one. This looks like a good set. It's the compound, and then the big fight between the two dinosaurs. You don't get the T-Rex, but you do get the T-Rex in the T-Rex Escape set. And again, they had that. I think that was I think that was 63, which I thought for what you get a really nice T-Rex, a helicopter, but then the rest of it is like quite boring. It's just fencing. There's the chase scene which we had. There's this big track capture scene. Didn't have that, so I don't know what the price was on that, but again, looks like quite a big set, but not much in the way of buildings. And then it shows you that they can all lock together to make bigger sets. So I wouldn't mind getting the truck at some point. I do like the truck, but I do fancy that one. So I'll have to have a look. Probably have to get online. There's not. I was really let down by the amount of stock carried. I went to Entertainer, Tesco, Asda, and there's not a lot of. Doesn't seem to be a lot of interest in Jurassic World Dominion merchandise. Whether that's because most of it, has to be said, is repainted figures from the previous round of films, so perhaps kids have got it and the shops, perhaps they didn't sell well last time. But yeah, hardly anyone had any of the Lego sets in, which was a shame. But I'm glad I got the ones I did. They're all fun. The truck one was the most fun one to build up. This one was a little bit fiddly, because it's so bland, so it was very sort of step to step to step. You didn't really have much impetus to see it progress, if you know what I mean. Whereas the truck and that, you want to see how it's going to turn out. But yeah, if you want to see more Lego sets, let me know. I've got far too much. Got the attic's full of Lego. Quite a few of the Star Wars sets, Marvel sets, anything that. I just love Lego. It's such fun to build. It's like a plastic kit you haven't got to put much effort into. But yeah, let me know whether you think they're value for money, whether you enjoy the Jurassic World series of Lego kits. They do seem to lack a little bit of imagination, considering some of the scenes in the film. And as a kid, I would want more hidden little bits on something like this. But then I suppose, like you say, it was a 20 quid kit, and when you're thinking you're paying almost a £5 now for just a single minifig in a blind bag, not bad value really, all things being equal. But yeah, let me know what you think of them. If you want to see more Lego, let me know. Please like and subscribe if you can. Most of my viewers are not subscribers, and it really does help if you can just click on that and click the bell icon. I'm trying to put out very, very regular videos now, trying to keep to a schedule, which I'm terrible for. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time out of your day to look at a grown man playing with Lego. Oh dear. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye.